San Antonio ISD just picked its next superintendent, who was caught in a district-wide cheating scandal in 2017, leading TEA to take over. I'm Natalia Edwards from the SA Current, and here's why. In a 5-2 vote, San Antonio ISD selected Adrian Bustillo as the sole finalist to replace retiring superintendent Jaime Aquino. Bustillo has more than 20 years of experience in education, but his selection comes with controversy. While serving as an assistant superintendent in El Paso, he was tied to the district's massive testing scandal. In 2017, the Texas Education Agency suspended his educator's certificate for 1 year and issued a formal reprimand. State investigators concluded Bustillo violated educator ethics related to an accountability scheme that manipulated student performance data. That history led Trustee Stephanie Torres and Jacob Ramos to vote against him. After the vote, Trustee Stephanie Torres said, "We had better candidates to pick from, but with this vote, we're going to have to get behind him." Bustillo is expected to officially take over in January of 2027, after the state's required waiting period. He'll inherit a district facing a $46 million budget deficit and pressure to close schools because of declining enrollment. In San Antonio, Fiesta is one of the city's most recognized traditions, drawing crowds for parades, celebrations, and community events across the city. But bringing those moments to viewers at home takes a lot of work behind the scenes. I spoke with Jeff Saldana and Alyssa Medina from KSAT 12 about how their team prepares to cover Fiesta and what goes into sharing the celebration with the community.
I remember the first time I produced Battle of Flowers, I was just in my zone the entire time, and then my family was waiting outside of the truck. I saw them and I just said, I can't believe I just did that. This is a party with a purpose, and that's a saying that a lot of people know, but they don't really know.
KSAT newscast director Jeff Saldana says being out in the community is what makes covering Fiesta special.
Well, it's nice to get out in the community and kind of see the people and the faces and the viewers that we're putting on these shows for. Every year we try to add a new bell or whistle, to make the broadcast even better. One thing we did last year is we incorporated a float cam, so we got to see a different point of view.
Behind every parade and celebration at Fiesta San Antonio is a team working to bring the story to the community. At KSAT 12, directors like Jeff Saldana and producers like Alyssa Medina help share those moments with viewers across San Antonio. Reporting from KSAT 12 Studios, for the Sundial at San Antonio College, I'm Natalia Edwards. As San Antonio College celebrates 100 years of history, one former student's journey through the campus newsroom shows how SAC has shaped generations of journalists. Over the past century, San Antonio College has been home to thousands of students and countless stories. For Vincent Davis, those stories began the moment he stepped onto campus.
It was always moving. It was always this, the student body, everything on campus, walking to campus, there was never anything still. Only thing still was like the buildings. But the student body there was just always this movement, this sense of, having to be somewhere with a purpose.
That energy inspired Davis to look closer, asking questions and searching for the stories happening all around him.
There was never any issue with finding a story on campus. It's whenever you go out somewhere and you see something, you're like, it's that curiosity that we all have, and you like, what's that about? And if you're on campus, when I was on campus, and I started going and taking journalism classes, that would always, be in my mind, like, what's that old house? Who lives in that old house? And, what's their story?
Davis joined The Ranger, San Antonio College's original student newspaper, where the fast-paced newsroom quickly became his training ground.
They hired me as editorial cartoonist. 15 minutes later, I'm at a drafting table in a corner, learning how to work a Mac.
Those lessons, meeting deadlines, asking questions, and telling stories, are part of what has shaped SAC journalism for generations.
Right to express, not impress.
Reporting from the Sundial at San Antonio College, I'm Natalia Edwards.